Hello, YouTube. All right, it's another day and another adventure. So I was just walking out of the shade right there, and was gonna read the date and the time. And now that I'm in the sunlight, like I'm looking at the screen on my two phones, and both of them, to my eyes, are just black rectangles. So. Hang on, I gotta duck into some shade here so I can even read what the hell the day and the date and the time is. Because to be honest, I know it's Sunday. I know it's Sunday. I got that going on. All right, it's Sunday, May 21st, 2023, 2:44 p.m. Yeah, kind of slept in today. I needed some good sleep today. To be fair, I've been up a couple of hours, and I got quite the interruption about an hour ago. Well, what's going on? There's somebody living there behind those dumpsters. Yikes. Wow, okay. That was unexpected. Let's see, where was I before I looked down and saw a person looking back at me from between the dumpsters? Yeah, interruption about an hour ago, maybe close to an hour, 15 minutes ago. The whole reason I'm walking right now, in case you didn't watch the last video until the end, or I should say the last video and the video before it to the end, is that I parked a couple blocks away in hopes, well, I was kind of concerned that Priscilla might be stalking me. And I was also kind of concerned. I was also hoping that if my car wasn't parked directly in front of or behind my home, that would be enough for her to go, oh, his car's not here, he's not here, and just get her to move on if she keeps coming by uninvited. But yeah, that didn't work. Now, I want to see me about an hour, 15 minutes ago, just blowing up my phone. I finally gave her the phone number. Oh, look, there's one of those cool Rivian Amazon vans. I was talking to, when I went to court on Friday, there's a guy I was in court with who drives for an Amazon DSP. As I've said many times, the guys that drive the vans don't actually work for Amazon, but he works for an Amazon DMP, and it was kind of cool. Like, once we realized we both kind of had that in common, we had a pretty chill conversation while we're waiting for the judge to come in the courtroom. And anyway, he told me that he drives one of the older style vans, but was very much looking forward to getting getting into a job where he could drive the Rivian vans. He said he thought they looked like a spaceship, and I'm kind of inclined to agree with him. Looks like the golf cart I got my lunch from yesterday. Toot, 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 toot. Yeah, you're the one with a giant vehicle that's taking up too much space, dude. Slow your roll. All right, I can't remember what street I parked on. It's not this one, it's the next one. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked by asshole honking in a USV, spaceship-looking Amazon van, and guy in a golf cart just trying to make a living, bringing some food to people. Something that Governor Hobbs is trying her best to keep illegal, even though our state legislature, in a great bipartisan effort, passed some legislation to try to keep that sort of thing legal and make less loopholes for people who want to be food vendors. Yeah, Hobbs vetoed it. Not cool at all. She even went against her own party on that shit. Anyway, where where was I? That's not what I was starting to talk about either, but just looking at that made me think of it. Okay, gotta focus. So yeah, about an hour ago, hour and 15 minutes, maybe more like an hour and a half ago, Priscilla blowing up my phone, ringing the Obamaphone, which, generally speaking, I keep that ringer off. Now, I did have it in vibrate mode, and I could hear the phone vibrating. But most of the time, yeah, very few people have that phone number just because it's not my number, it's Brittany's number. And yeah, so I keep it silent, so when I'm shooting video, as I am right now, I can not, if it does ring, I can easily ignore it, and it doesn't put sound into my videos. Hopefully these people don't get too bent about the fact I parked in front of their house. It just looked like it would be a nice shady spot when I got here. Apparently that worked out for me because it's looking nice and shady. No angry notes left behind from the homeowner here about parking in front of their house. That's nice because I hate it when that happens. It's yeah, public parking is public parking, and I'm the public, so I'm as much entitled to park here as anybody else with a registered motor vehicle. Oh, I am thirsty. Big time. So, there's all these things I've been saying I need to take care of, and that I haven't been taking care of because I haven't had my car. Well, now I have my car, and granted, the most important thing I need to take care of is my appeal with Amazon. I can't really make any progress on that until tomorrow. So all the things I need to do are not closed, or I'm sorry, not available on Sunday, and it's Sunday, so I'll worry about that tomorrow. Not even worrying about that today. I did shoot a text message out to a woman that I work with who said she would help me with it. It feels at this point like she's completely ghosted me, which I guess is to be expected. A lot of people say that they're down to help and down to do stuff, and then they ghost people. And then meanwhile, I kind of ghosted somebody who I know was going to help me on Friday night. Hopefully there's no hard feelings. I think he knows just how much I've been in need of some pleasant female companionship and how that happened. And to be fair, I tried to convince them that we should go to his place, but that's not where they wanted to go. So it just kind of is what it is. Anyway, where was I? I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and I'm also tight on funds. Gosh, what else do I need to do? I need to get some money out of the bank. I need to get something to drink. First and foremost, I'm definitely hydrated. The fact that I don't have any beverages in my fridge at home is a situation I need to try to take care of. That's probably best taken care of at Costco. Although I haven't gone back to Costco since the whole security guard incident. As I did mention after the first video I posted after my court date. While I'm here, freaking thirsty as I am, while I'm here, I think I should use the drive-up ATM for Wells Fargo and try to pull some cash out. Just because why waste the gas and go out of my way? Yeah. It sucks. When I brought the car to Rob, I brought it with a freshly topped off full tank because I thought he didn't really have much to do. And granted, I've been doing a lot of driving, but when I got it back, it was at like a little under half tank, and now I'm at under a quarter tank, which is kind of a yikes thing right now. With my income being as in question as it is, and gas being as expensive as it is. But anyway, yeah, Rob had asked for some money. And I told him that things are really tight, but I figure I should at least squeeze a couple hundred in his direction. And And I think it's in my best interest to pay my rent as soon as possible, just so that's one thing I don't have to worry about, as I'm worrying about income and my dwindling resources. So yeah, here's the ATM. I'm gonna handle it. Now, I wonder why with so many lanes that they only have one drive-up ATM. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 additional lanes. And I don't think they have drive-up banking anymore. I don't think that's a thing. So, kind of a waste of this whole shade structure here. Proud sponsor of the Mexican national team. Alrighty then. I am so thirsty and dehydrated right now. I got cotton mouth in a big way. Good gosh, get that amount. Get those kind of bills. Yes, print a receipt because I love paper. Yeah, don't bug me about another credit card. I did recently check the balance on my Wells Fargo credit card, and I've actually made some really decent progress at paying that one off. I couldn't even give you the numbers because, to be honest, I can't remember the numbers. It's still a lot more debt than I'd like it to be, but anyway, it's not as bad of a situation as it could be. I guess that's what I'm saying. It's all in all, it's like, oh wow, you know, got that about 40% paid off. Didn't think it was. What? Well, this sucks. It is out of the designation of bill that I wanted and gave me the option of returning my card or giving it to me in different bills. So looks like it's gonna give me my cash. It better give me my cash. Oh my goodness, that's a fat wad of cash. Where's my receipt? All right, there's my receipt. All right. All right, this is all okay. This is all okay, except for, God, wow. Kind of feel like a baller right now with all this cash. Kind of reminds me of when I was a waiter, and I'd leave at the end of the day, and I just have this thick wad of bills. And it's like, oh my God, you like loaded. I'm like, yeah, I'm just, it's all about the Washington, son. Oh goodness. So anyway, all right. Yeah, I want to say mission number 1 accomplished, but no, mission number 1 is me getting hydrated, and it has not been accomplished. And it just kind of got delayed because I figured now was the perfect time to get the cash that I need, which I did. Oh. Yeah, I do that all the time. That really looks like it's a street right there, but it's a driveway. And every now and then I get into that left lane because I think I'm turning into that street, but it's not a street. This is a street. This is Avalon. You know, and I was looking left a little closer than I normally do when I turn into it. And I think the reason it looks so much like a street is because it was a street. And I do think I'm going to have to go explore that one on foot just to look at all the stupid details that nobody else but me really gives a fuck about and document it on film and see if indeed it was a street and what changes were made to make it not a street. We got another house in the process of being flipped up for sale. I would imagine that one is way out of my budget. Like pretty much, I don't think I can buy a house with $800 and no means of support. Just throwing that out there. Be really cool if I could, though. Although, ironically, I could probably buy a new car today. I'm just throwing that out there. I probably could. I don't know for sure. I'm not going car shopping. It's not on my agenda. Zero desire to buy a new car. But I'm reasonably sure that where my FICO sits right now, where my the amount of cash that I have in my pocket right now, and the fact that on paper it looks like I still work for Amazon. And at this point, like, it's not, the ties are not complete. Like, it's a process because it's a corporate job. I could go in and just oh yeah, I'm a forklift driver. I work full time, 40 hours a week, typically full income. Oh yeah, let's look at my banking. Yep, there's where my direct deposits are. You can see they kind of vary depending on how many hours I work. And yeah, I'm sure I'd roll out in a brand new Honda Civic without too much effort. But that would be my biggest financial fuck up of the year, most likely. So I'm not going to do that, but it is kind of comforting to know that that's sort of an option. So I'm going to 7-Eleven for my fountain drink. I'm noticing that the prices of fountain drinks with the changing economy and Biden inflation and whatnot, well, like what was in them shorts. I'm noticing that the price of fountain drinks at convenience stores can vary wildly. And I'm just mostly noting this because I walked with the two ladies last night. They just wanted to go for a walk, which I'm down for. I like walking. I really do. I don't like having to walk. It's not the same thing. So we walked from her house, Trina's house, over to the only convenience store that's walking distance, which happened to be a Chevron. And their fountain drinks were like $1.59, and the only size available is 44 ounce. As I've said many, many, many times, I am not down with 44 ounce fountain drinks. That's just simply too much soda. I drink too much soda as it is, So yeah, 44 ounces at once is just ridiculous. I don't know how that's become such a popular size. It's fucking ridiculous. To be honest, 32 ounces is borderline ridiculous, which is what I always get. I really think 22 and 24 ounce cups should really be more of a thing. I really do. And more reasonably priced. I generally get the 32 ounce because it's the same price or just a couple pennies more than the 22 ounce. But to be honest, I don't always finish them because 32 ounces is too much. So fucked if I'm buying a 44 ounce cup that isn't going to fit in my cup holder when we walk back to the car. And of course it isn't finished because it's a ridiculously, obscenely oversized amount of soda. Anyway, needless to say, I did not buy a fountain drink there, and I did not get a bottle of soda because I think they wanted like $2.59 for a 20 ounce bottle of Mountain Dew. Eat a dick. I'm not paying that much for that. So I'm pretty sure that the big gulps are 32 ounce big gulp at 7-Eleven right now. If it's not 59 cents for everybody or 69 cents for everybody, it's certainly that with the 7-Eleven app, which I have. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to get hydrated. Thanks for coming with the first stretch of my journey today. And I'm going to give a lot more explanation as far as what went down with Priscilla and her stalking actions. And I guess thanks for coming with me on the journey as I try to pull my life back together now that I have a vehicle and feel more capable of doing so.